Yo, what's happening? We got the horror of Killer Queen's power.
Killer Queen, my goodness, I love this stand so much. I'd probably even say it's my favorite stand out of all of the ones that had been animated. I mean, we only have so many stands to choose from, but to be fully honest, I like the stand mostly because, one, because of the style and the idea behind the stand, two, the power of the stand, and three, the way that the stand connects to the user. If you think about it, Killer Queen and Kira Yoshikage are a match made in heaven. There's a connection to what Kira had needed, and Killer Queen was just that. It's pretty odd when you think about the convenience of Killer Queen when it was what Kira had needed for his killings. To piece those things together, let's connect his abilities to Kira's necessities and then some. Killer Queen's first bomb, the ability to transform anything into a bomb. Whether alive or not, anything
This nigga got a spirit bomb.
Now, originally, I had thought that Kira can blow one object multiple times if it hasn't been destroyed by the first time. That same target would be having to make contact with the bomb to be blown up multiple times. For example, Shigechi was blown up when he made contact with the first bomb. The reason why it didn't blow all of Shigechi up is because the Arms of Harvest weren't touching the coin anymore because they were blown up. But the only thing that can back up my statement is when I went back to all of the archives of Kira in general, and I found out that he could do exactly what I had said in All-Star Battle. Problem with that is that he makes the person into a bomb, and he's had examples before that he could easily blow people up in full. So the possibility of my statement being valid on this is pretty weary. More things to take into account. We don't know the
that game looked fun.
Exactly. I mean that there's never been a moment where Kira had blown up something larger than a person, and this means putting the little Killer Queen button on it, not intentionally blowing something up to get to another. I'm referencing the wall that Crazy Diamond had built in specific. But to think about this, would Kira be able to blow something up like a house and have it disintegrate? You can't just make a house disappear without questioning it. So if you connect the dots, obviously Kira isn't going to be doing those type of things. You can't be going around blowing everything up. It's not okay. Now, his primary bomb, or well, his abilities of bombs in general, both match up to his life. Kira originally had to deal with killing his victims and leaving the bodies. As he grew, his kills became more and more cleaner, in a sense. Once he had received Killer Queen from the stand arrow, this became the #1 answer to all of his problems. There are no physical traces left of anyone that Killer Queen blows up successfully. Also referencing blowing up larger objects, Kira can control
the police can't catch this nigga, bruh.
It could go from a large explosion to a silently atomizing said object.
Yo.
Also, the explosions apparently aren't able to be seen or heard by non-stand users when it comes to blowing up people and not an object. The person can be seen, but the fire of the explosion or the explosion itself cannot. Now, moving on for future reference, we're going to be leaving Bites of Dust out of this because, well, in my opinion, the ability relating to more of Kosaku Kira and not original Kira, if that makes any sense to you. I also want to get onto the topic of sheer heart attack. My God, I'm going to be 100% honest. I wanted to make this video purely because of sheer heart attack. I love Killer Queen, but what's behind sheer heart attack is what gets me. So I had rewatched part 4 because I'm on the edge right now waiting for part 5 to come out so I can
he's edging
content because I love part 5 so much. But when I had got to where Kira had left sheer heart attack with Jotaro and Koichi, I remember when I had originally first seen sheer heart attack and the whole thing where sheer heart attack has no weakness had become a big belief until Echoes. But to think about how situational Echoes Act 3 was in that instance, now compare it to the instances with Jotaro and the store owner. Regular humans can't see sheer heart attack and can't destroy it with even a stand like Star Platinum, an unrelenting force that chases down the victim until they're no more. Nobody can escape sheer heart attack.
What the fuck? Wait, so hold on. Can every human not see these damn stands? Cause if so, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is fucked up, bruh. Over half of them probably die up in the show. Motherfucking population, this shit just gonna be full of stand users.
Kira has had a history with sheer heart attack, but he had no idea about stands. He didn't even know about the term stand until Shigechi. So who has Kira been using sheer heart attack on? His victims, exactly. Remember, Kira hadn't been a fully clean killer for a while. Even with Killer Queen, he has had to have a couple of shaky kills when you think about it. Now remember when Kira had killed Minako and Hayato, one frozen in fear and one adamant and believing that he had one-upped Kira. Think about the moments Kira had experienced with other women. There will be a couple of women that successfully run away from Kira, but they can't outrun sheer heart attack. Not every female could be within Killer Queen's reach. I mean, come on, the Killer Queen has a D in range. But who has that range? Who has the power? Who has the durability? Sheer heart attack. Imagine running for your life. Everything behind you is deteriorating. No matter where you go, it's there. That's ridiculously terrifying. But once I heard the chase opening, right after that, I did two things. One, I played it like 20 more times because I really love that song. That's such a good song. I freaking love that opening, man. And two, I pulled up the lyrics and I was like, oh my God, Made in Heaven. It's amazing for this. I'll chase you anywhere. I'll always chase you. I'll chase you. There is no escape. Someone, please make a sheer heart attack chase compilation. Let's get an AMV for this man or something like that. Like I'm mad, like something for sheer heart attack. This is such a little thing, but amazing at the same time. These lyrics can be
he's glazing.
as Kira to his women or Josuke to Kira. Technically, that's up for grabs. But I like Kira to his women more. But the second opening, man, this basically sums up Killer Queen and Kira before the face change for me. The opening itself has a massive amount of references and it's beautifully worked also. The main highlighting points for the video connecting to the opening would be the luggage filled with women and the film of Kira holding the severed hands. Kira, Yoshikage, and Killer Queen. Each kill, they sculpt themselves to be cleaner than the last one. Until stand users there was nothing to fear and no one to match them up.
I ain't gonna lie, that stand look clean as fuck, bruh.
Then he'll be fine because of plot.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Killer Queen, that sound cool as fuck, bro. But like I said, all the newsstands that I've been watching videos on, bro, those motherfuckers can't compare, bro. What part even is this? I watch anime sometimes on my Twitch. If y'all wanna go follow that, you know what I'm saying? We can all watch and react and do all that together, you feel me?